Hello, fellow film lovers. It's beginning to get into the middle of March, and next Sunday the Oscars are airing. So I thought I would make a little video on my picks and predictions for the ceremony to have a little bit of fun and guess what I think it's gonna win and what movies I really like this year. So I hope you'll enjoy. First category up, which I'm gonna take, is writing. In the writing, we have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I think Sinners is a big favorite here coming in to win the category. It being an original screenplay and Ryan Coogler getting a lot of love, a lot of nominations, and that it's just a really good script. I watched it recently again, and it's such a good blend of things, which comes really forward in the direction and everything else technically, but the writing is really damn good as well. Yet my personal pick is always here gonna be a Sentimental Value, a film which connects very to family and the drama within that and how we grow up and become adults in a sense. It's just a really powerful work, so it's gonna be my pick. Second up is adapted screenplay, with Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams getting nominations. Train Dreams and Hamnet are really good films, which I think deserves. It's really fun to see them in this category. They're really strong films, but myself, I'm gonna choose One Battle After Another. Just a great screenplay, a great film. You never know where it's going, and yeah, it's a lot of fun with a lot of interesting themes as well. So that's gonna be my pick and prediction. When it comes to VFX, it's not a lot of not a lot to talk about. You have Avatar: Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, The Lost Bus, Sinners. Haven't seen The Lost Bus or the Jurassic World Rebirth or F1, which is kind of a crime at this point, but I heard it's kind of bland. But Avatar: Fire and Ash is gonna take this award 10 out of 10 times. My picking prediction. Going next is sound, where F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Sirat is nominated. My pick for this category is guaranteed going to be Sirat. That was one of my most powerful experiences in a theater, especially when it comes to sound. I'm tempted to predict F1 for the prediction, just thinking it's gonna sweep in that sense. Sinners as well, I feel can take it, but it's not a very sound movie. But I want to go a little bit different here, so I'm gonna pick and predict Sirat and hope that the Academy really like this niche Spanish film about the rave community, because the sound is really great in this one. So pick and predict Sirat. Going next is production design, where Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners is nominated. In a lot of these technical categories, I'm gonna go very boring with my prediction. I'm gonna go Frankenstein, just banking on that Guillermo del Toro and his technical abilities go true. I don't think it's not my pick for sure, but I see him getting a lot of awards in these categories. But I'm gonna go One Battle After Another. I just really like the vibes you're getting from the different places and rooms and stuff. It's really nice. So yeah, predicting Frankenstein, picking One Battle After Another. Music original song coming up here somewhere. I'm gonna pick Golden. No, I'm not picking Golden. What I was saying, I'm picking Train Dreams by Nick Cave and Bryce Dessner. Lyrics by Nick Cave. Amazing song, really spiritual. But I'm predicting Golden. That's the right thing to say. Pick Train Dreams. Original score, really hard one, especially for the pick. I'm gonna either way predict Ludwig Göransson's Sinners. He's once again just brilliant. It's one of the best sounding movies when it comes to the music of this year. I really like the score of Johnny Greenwood in One Battle After Another. I love how like it's just feels very bouncy to the film. It's just like keeping it captivating. So I think that's gonna be my pick. And I'm also really excited to see Jerskin Fendrix once again get nominated. I think I'm just waiting for him to get his Oscar because he's so talented and his soundtracks are so weird. And his soundtrack for Begonia is so weird, but it's so cool at the same time. So yeah, I really hope he gets an Oscar soon. Continuing this further to makeup and hairstyling, where Frankenstein, Cuckoo, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister is nominated. Here it's a really cool one because The Ugly Stepsister is a Norwegian film. So it's cool to see two Norwegian films being nominated at the Oscars this year. And especially in a like so technical category as well, it's fascinating to have a Norwegian film nominated. And you can also see how the Oscars have gotten a lot more international, seeing that more and more international films are getting into these technical awards. But not my field, but I'm gonna predict Frankenstein, and I'm gonna pick Sinners. I think Sinners was really good as well. The makeup and hairstyling. International feature film. All of these films I'm deeply in love with, actually. They're all like top 20, top 15 films of the last year for me. And I haven't seen The Secret Agent, but I'm gonna watch it this week. I'm guessing it's great. It's at least gonna get into the top 20. I'm pretty sure of that from everything I've heard. So I'm predicting The Secret Agent, but I'm gonna pick Sirat actually. I think Sentimental Value also is amazing, but Sirat did something special to me when I was in the theater, which Sentimental Value couldn't do, in a sense. So let's go further to film editing, where F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners is nominated. F1 is like just getting into these categories. I don't even know how, but I'm gonna pick and predict One Battle After Another. What a flow in the film! I'm talking big flow. Directing is stacked this year. We have Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Joss Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. It's really tempting to go Sinners because of the amount of nominations, and Ryan Coogler, I think he very easily can get it. I feel like the prediction otherwise would be Paul Thomas Anderson with his film. It's like just which way the scale is gonna go, but yeah, I'm gonna pick Sentimental Value. I think it's really well directed. It's done with so much charm in a sense, and I'm predicting Ryan Coogler for Sinners. I think maybe at the Oscars everything just gets loose. Even though I really want to say Paul Thomas Anderson, it's very much a coin flip, this one. Really hard to make a real choice here, but yeah. For now, Ryan Coogler. For now. Going further to costume design, we have Avatar: Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. Predicting Frankenstein, picking Sinners. Sinners is great, costume design wise. Cinematography, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. For sure here I want to pick Train Dreams, I think. It feels like the most beautiful shot film of the year. It's also really inspiring that they didn't have that big of a budget, in a sense. even though they had like quite a budget, but they still did a lot of like indie solutions and shot the film with 99% just natural light, which in itself it's like beautiful, and it's so beautifully shot and it moves so well. So my pick is Train Dreams. I really hope it would win as well. I'm picking and predicting Train Dreams to win cinematography, even though I think it's too few people which have watched Train Dreams, unfortunately, to maybe let it go through. But it's worth the risk, I think. I don't know if it's won anything, but maybe it wins here. Hopefully. Casting new category for this year's Oscars. Really fun to see that coming in, and we're also getting stunts soon, so that is also really cool. In casting, we have Hamnet, Mario Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. I think her name is Francine Meisler for Sinners is gonna win, and she's also my pick, I would say. Just the cast there of Sinners is amazing and works really well. Animated feature film, Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Lila and Melee, or the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. But my pick is gonna be Elio, but my prediction is K-pop Demon Hunters. Actress in a supporting role, Al Fanning, Inga Ibsdotter Lilleås, Amy Madigan, Wunmi Musaku, and Tiana Taylor. My pick is gonna be Inga from Sentimental Value, and my prediction is Tiana Taylor. Go on further. Actress in a leading role. Once again, stacked category. Jessie Buckley for Hamlet. Wes Byrne for If I Had Legs I Would Kick You. I actually watched that at the Berlinale last year, and already then I knew it was one of the best performances of the year. So really cool to see her here 1 year later. Kate Hudson for Song Song Blue. Renate Reinsve for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. All good performances here, but I think my pick and prediction is gonna be Jessie Buckley for Hamlet. What a performance. Going next is actor in a supporting role. Here we have Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, we have Delroy Lindo for Sinners, we have Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. My pick here is going to be Benicio del Toro, one of my favorite performances last year, one of the funniest and also most interesting, I would say. It's very silly, and I just dug that a lot, and just knowing how much he put of himself in this just makes it even more interesting. But I think I'm gonna predict Delroy Lindo for Sinners. I think Sinners is gonna sweep some awards, so they have to get some wins here and there. So I'm guessing that he's gonna take the win in this category. Also, Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein has a really good shot, I would say. Then we have actor in a leading role, Timothée Chalamet for Mario Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Once again, haven't seen The Secret Agent yet, gonna watch it. I heard he's actually quite great and he has a shot to win. But I think this is Timmy's year, man. He's been delivering really good performances. I don't agree that he's one of the best, but he's really damn good. And the way he carries Mario Supreme is brilliant. It's a brilliant lead performance. But I'm actually picking and predicting Timothée Chalamet to win this award. So then we're off to the big award, which is Best Picture. But there we have Begonia, we have F1, we have Frankenstein, we have Hamnet, we have Mario Supreme, we have One Battle After Another, we have The Secret Agent, The Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. In the end of the day, it stands for me between Sinners and One Battle After Another. I think very early in the evening we're gonna see who's the Best Picture award is gonna lean towards, thinking about the technical awards and what people are liking the most. I'm gonna pick it's kind of ironic because if you pick Ryan Coogler to win directing, you're kind of also picking it to win Best Picture. So I'm gonna go a little bit weird. I'm gonna predict One Battle After Another to win, and I'm gonna pick Sentimental Value. Yeah. It's a prediction. One Battle After Another. I think it squeezes through just about. It's one of the most fun blockbusters while still an art house movie in a sense. Movies of the year. But a sentimental win would be enormous for the Norwegian film industry. And I still think Sentimental Value might be, for me, is more of an interesting movie than One Battle After Another, but that's just a personal preference. But that was all for the Oscar predictions. I'm really excited to see the results coming next Sunday. I hope you go out and check this movie out for yourself and make your own opinions on who you think would be fun to win these different awards. And go and watch cinema, man. Experience movies, fall in love, do whatever. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for staying. See ya.